Let's take a closer look at this pretty hard second stage of the 2023 Dakar Rally. The competitors faced a long route through sharp, large stones today and required strategic driving. The buggies and T1 Plus vehicles with their large wheels now only carry 2 spare wheels, so if you have a third puncture, you run into a problem. And this mixed up the order quite a bit. Experienced drivers got stranded or handicapped in the desert, and smaller teams got on the front through careful driving. So let's share some stories of today. Alatia won the stage and was followed by Erik van Loom in an overdrive Toyota T1 Plus car. Third place was Carlos Sainz in the Audi. Sebastian Loeb in the 201 BRX Hunter had a particularly bad day. First, he was running out of spare tires and they tried to fix the third puncture as good as they could. In the end, teammate Terra Nova had to borrow him another spare wheel, so he could reach the finish line. After that, he found himself tangled in a bush with his front damaged. Chichery in the 206 BRX Hunter had 3 punctures and no spare wheels anymore, so he needed to wait for the service truck, which came 3.5 hours later. Al-Rachi in the 202 Toyota drove the last 155 kilometers to the finish without brakes and hence lost some time. Number 218, the MD Optimus buggy of La Vielle, already had the first broken tire at 90 kilometers. After 200 kilometers, they realized they had a slow puncture, so they kept the compressor running to keep the tire pressure at 1 bar. Result was that their compressor broke, so they had to change to the last spare wheel 130 kilometers before the finish line and had no room for errors anymore. They could make it to the finish, but many couldn't today. Another good day for Serradoni in the Century CR6T with the number 209. He and his teammate Barak Vanat, who worked in the team as an engineer before, in the 216 car, drive the latest version of the Century buggy with the Audi RS4 2.9-liter V6 turbo engine with around 440 horsepower. This combines a proven and easy-to-drive buggy with a modern engine. In the hands of experienced pilots, these two are real top 10 contenders. Also a good day for Jacopini in the number 220 Toyota Hilux T1 Plus. Sebastian Halpern in a T1 Plus Mini with the number 212 had 2 punctures, drove slowly but damaged his front differential when he crashed with a large stone. Later on, a power steering pipe broke and he had to finish the stage without power steering. His teammate Al-Qasimi had a double puncture right after the start and then had to drive extremely careful to be able to make it to the finish line. In addition to that, their tablet with the roadbook broke. Luckily, they had a replacement with them, but now the co-driver had to hold it with his hands until the end of the stage. So, because there are so many stories and it's not easy to keep on top of all that, I built myself a little Excel tool, which you can download with the link below. We have all the competitors of the T1 car category in this table. You can see the car, team, driver and number. Each day I'm updating the overall times. So what's pretty cool about this is that we can immediately see who had a good day and who had a bad day. We can see that the MD Optimus buggy number 239 of Thomas had a pretty good day, and also overdrive pilot von Loom in his 215 Toyota T1 Plus. And we also see that X-Red pilot Prigonsky had a very bad day today. We can now even put all of this in a diagram and follow the progress of each car, every day. We also see that there are the workout land Ford F-150 and MD Optimus buggy of Beziat who already were around 24 hours behind the leader yesterday, but still kept on going. Now with a 35-hour gap to the lead. But the rally is still long and lots of things can happen, just as we have seen today. So if you're interested in the Dakar Rally cars, check out my other videos and playlist in the description for more detailed information on the competitors. And see you tomorrow.